So this will be the continuation of the report of my companion. Moving on with information sharing. It is important to understand how to overcome the information challenges that civilian and military agencies experience during a typical disaster response mission. We all know that disaster is unpredictable and it comes anytime. So as individual, it is really important to have a proper access to information in terms of disaster. Because by doing this, we can save lives and reduce human suffering. So HADR resources can assist responding leaders and staff during mission planning and during execution. So NGO, international government organization, assisting country government or the host government can be the source of all the required information. So if you have something to ask about disaster or have an information about it, you can visit or directly ask to the international government organization. They're responsible of giving information to everyone in order for us to be prepared and have some tips in order to be prepared about disaster. So, sharing information across responders reduces the potential for duplication efforts and enhances collaboration that promotes the mission of saving lives and reducing human suffering. So, these are the following ways in which information regarding disaster risk management and response are shared. Country information sources. We have the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, or OCHA, Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific, ROAP. This agency seeks to optimize the speed, volume, and quality of humanitarian assistance and coordinates emergency preparedness and response in the world's most disaster-prone region in support of national government. We have International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, IFRC. It is the world's largest humanitarian organization, comprised of 192 national societies, including the Philippine Red Cross, a secretariat in Geneva, Switzerland, and over 60 delegates around the world. We have Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PhilVoS. It is principally mandated to mitigate disaster that may arise from volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, tsunamis, and related geotectonic phenomena. So this agency are responsible of giving warnings about the volcano if there is a volcano occurs, or earthquakes, tsunamis. We have Disaster Response Operation Monitoring and Information Center, or DROMIC. It is the division of the Disaster Response Management Bureau of the SWD. It is responsible for gathering, curating, consolidating, presenting, and disseminating information related to all phases of disaster response undertaken by the DSWD. We have the Philippine Red Cross, or PRC. Annually, PRC responds to small and large disaster within the country. It can pre-position emergency response teams, first aid, hygiene kits, and other relief supplies. So if there will be accident in the certain area, our Philippine Red Cross are responsible for the first aid before they are sending the injured patient before sending it to the hospital. So Philippine Red Cross are first emergency first aid. So we have the Humanitarian Information Services. We have the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, a Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific, ROAP. So this agency seeks to optimize the speed, volume, quality of humanitarian assistance and coordinate emergency preparedness and response in the world's most disaster-prone region in support of national government. We have humanitarian information sources. The second is International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Society. IFRC is the world's largest organization. I think we are done with this. So let's go to the Global Disaster Alert and Coordination System, or GDCS. It is an agency which to cooperate framework between the United States, the European Commission, and disaster managers worldwide to improve alerts, information exchange, and coordination in first phase after major sudden onset disaster. We have national structure for disaster management, or virtual or OSOCC. It is a real-time online coordination tool for disaster response, professional from urban search and rescue teams, national authorities, as well as regional and international organizations at a global level. We have Think Hazard. Think Hazard is a website that provides detailed information on a country. Information is provided in the Philippines regarding hazards, country assessment projects, early warning signs, and other resources. We have humanitarian country teams, HCT. It is the strategic and operational decision making and oversight forum established and led by the humanitarian coordinator in each country. We have Humanitarian Data Exchange, or HDX. It is an open platform for sharing data across crises and organization. The goal is to centralize humanitarian data to easy access and analysis. We have the Asian Coordinating Center for Humanitarian Assistance on Disaster Management. It was established to facilitate cooperation and coordination of disaster management among Asian's member states, of which the Philippines is one. Regional information sources. We have the Chang Regional HDR Coordination Center, or RHCC. It aims to provide open, inclusive, and flexible platforms that allow both regional and extra-regional militaries work together effectively in multinational disaster response. We have U.S. government sources. We have the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID. Is committed to responding to crises around the world to help people and places most in need. We have Bureau of the Humanitarian Assistance, or BHA, is responsible for leading and coordinating the U.S. government response to disaster overseas and responds to an average of 75 disasters in 70 countries every year. And we have Pacific Disaster Center Global, or PDC, has trademark an early warning and decision support system called Disaster Aware, which is primary for disaster management practitioners and senior decision makers. We have All Partners Access Network, or APAN, is the Classified Information Sharing Service for U.S. DoD. APAN provides the DoD and mission partners communities space and collaboration tools to leverage information to effectively plan, train, and respond to meet their business requirements and mission objectives. We have Daniel Key Inouye Asia Pacific Center for Security Studies. It is a US DoD institute where they address regional and global security issues, inviting military and civilian representatives of the US and Asia Pacific nation. Its program of executive education and workshop. We have the Center of Excellence in Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance. It is provides training and education to help U.S. and foreign military personnel navigate conflicts issue in disaster management and humanitarian assistance. COVID-19 information sharing sources. We have Jen Hopkins Coronavirus Resource Center, cases database informs COVID-19 risk index. So I found out that it is really important to have the sharing information um, in every agencies because by having the collaboration with them, we can reduce and save lives of people before and after the disaster. By we can also have the assistance from those agencies, and each agency has a specific function where you can be benefit from it. And that would be all. Thank you.